Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Stone Tokyo coming at you with some more. It's gonna be Risk of Rain 2 tonight. Might be a little bit of a shorter one. I don't know yet. Been feeling kind of weird today, so we'll figure that out as we go. Not gonna give it too much concern at the moment. But Alice, lovely to see you. Very good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It was lovely talking to you last night. Hope you got some good food in you. On account I know that you were going off to get the foods. Get my chat popped out where I needed to be. Hopefully we won't have weirdness with the audio and it'll be all good. Everything will be all good. I don't know. It's been a day. I don't even know why it's been a day. Just has been. You know how it gets sometimes though. It'd be that way sometimes. Uh, well, Eclipse, it's lovely to see you as well. Hope you're doing really good. Hope life is treating you kindly. Ain't giving you any more bullshit than you can deal with. Because the world is being very the world right now. So I could understand. But hopefully you're doing well. What did I swear I saw something the other day that I was going to tell you about. And then it's completely run, like, right out of my head. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe we'll be lucky. Doing all right. Just toss a load in the washing machine. Got the laundro going. Do you have Is this like? Is it your? What? That sounds weird. Is it your washing machine or is it do you do coin laundry? Because the coin laundry can be a bit of a pain in the butt. So hopefully. Oh God. I can't be doing yawns already. Like we just started. Hopefully it's the laundry that's actually like in your place and accessible. Because you could be in an apartment with a communal laundry. I've done those before. Those are also kind of fraught, but they're at least not coin laundros. It's mine. Well, technically my aunt's because I'm renting her house, but it's the same difference really. Honestly, like having your own washing machine, I loved it. When I was living in the old place, because we had Mizuki's washing machine, and I wake up real early. I've always have. And like I would do a load of wash in the morning, get it all like hung out to dry because we didn't have space for a dryer. So I had to hang it on the balcony. Everything was clean all the time. I was doing my like all the bedding was getting washed every single week. Wasn't like spending an extra 2,000 yen to do my bedding. So revel in the washing machine. Laundry was honestly, this is one of those things everybody always thinks I'm joking. I don't know why. Laundry was always like one of my favorite chores. I love doing laundry. Don't like it so much now that I gotta take it out to the coin laundry though. We are at 8 o'clock. We're gonna pop up to the stream. Hopefully the audio will work right off the bat. See how that goes. It does not. Elgato, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why do you have no audio? What is your malfunction? I swear to God. Um, okay, well, the fact that we gotta fuck with this like every single fucking time, I do not know why. Um, like, why do I have to have it cranked? That's not healthy. That's not good. Um, let's put that on no sound for a second. Get the audio output capture, see if that's gonna do it this time. That's not done it? What? What is the issue here? I'm I'm feeling a little bit feisty about this. Um, 'Cause this has been happening consistently recently. The properties for default, right? Like the capture. That's not gonna do it, I don't think. No, obviously not. Um, well, this back. Legato up again. Turn that on again. And it still doesn't have audio. Can y'all hear audio at least? Can you hear it? Because there should be sound on your end, because there's like levels at least. But I'm not getting it on mine. I don't know why. Although I got it cranked pretty high. Okay, well I'm getting it on mine, but I've got to have my wireless headphone up to like 82, which is absurdly loud for this laptop. You are hearing music right now. Okay. This has been real weird, and I don't I wish I knew what the issue was, but I do not. We're just gonna figure it out. It's gonna go on the list of things that I can talk with Soup about. We want. Let's do sacrifice, and let's do swarms. This could be fun or terrifying. We'll take our pick. Oh, that's got with it. Did I turn? No, my headphones are all the way up on the actual wire. Whatevs. I don't know. I'm not gonna sweat it. This is me. I am operating at 0 sweat. Game, you don't gotta tell me to sprint. I know how to sprint. Berserker's Pauldrone? Oh, but I can't use that. I want the... Oh, but I can't. Okay, I got the problem there. I understand. I can get the shuriken. The shuriken are fucking amazing. They're not the best thing in the world, but they're really good. Ooh, God, this is a tough choice, but we're gonna take the goggles. They do everything. This is not a goggles do nothing situation. Oh, Ali, how you doing? How did the curbs treat you last night? I don't think I've ever actually seen anybody ever play that game. But I know I had to leave, like, before you actually got any stuff accomplished. Oh no, I threw away my fucking goggles! Oh, I am a fool. Who is the clown? The clown is I. It was a lot. It seemed like a lot. A lot of, like, really tiny text. which unlike Tiny Terry, uh, not as fun, I think. Good exercising, chatting, and making jokes. This is good. I'm glad at least she got something out of it. You shoot me? You shoot me in the back? You shoot me in the back like a sniper? We found the fun pretty quick. That's lovely to hear. Did you make many things explode? And by things, I mean people. By people, I mean the curbs. The little green men, as it were. Are there any ladies in Kerbal Space Program? This sounds like I'm making a joke, but I'm not, in fact, making a joke. Tri-tipped blade, I love you. Yes, please. Us! Moxie! Lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope your brain meats aren't like devouring you alive, because I know that happens, and it sucks. Oh yes, please give me more drugs. The syringes are filled with E. My girl Valentina, she was great until the explosive re-entry. I mean, it happens to the best of us. I'm pretty sure it's because, like, as trans girls, we are made of 90% magnesium. Like the mocha. Magnesium is the shit that burns underwater, right? I'm not fucking up this joke. Oh, it's phosphorus! Not magnesium. I mean, magnesium does burn underwater, but I think it's phosphorus that I'm thinking of. Oh my god, so many things. Pretty bad migraines today, lurking, doing some menu planning, and probably going to do some writing while listening in. Potassium is what you're thinking of. I mean, that also is not really great with water. But yes, any of those things would work. We are full of it. As trans gals, we're full of it. But I hate to hear about the migraines. Please, please lurk, if lurking is what helps. And good luck with those menus. Are they drop-down menus or are they meatball menus? I should have gone with meatball menus first. That would have been the better joke. God damn it. I was so close. I was right there. I think raw magnesium is one of the elements that blows up in water. I think you're right. I mean, there's like a lot of shit that'll blow up with water, so I think sodium's not so great for it either. Some more of these shuriken. I mean, meatball menus would be appropriate, is the thing. Oh, let's hope that this thing doesn't get us caught on the geometry again and kill us. Because that happened last week and it sucked. I was wrong. Magnesium doesn't explode in water, but it'll keep burning underwater. There you go. We're learning all sorts of things. This is science time. We support science in this house. Mostly because it'll collapse without scaffolding, so, you know, we gotta do that. My lovely mollusk thing. Why you gotta be up there? Mollusk thing. This is what happened last time. Mollusk thing. You can't be doing this shit. Oh, you are such a bitch. Why are you like this? Oh, fuck. Well, there goes that run. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Mollusk, why? Alice! We don't support ableism scientists, though. This is true. We support danger doctors. I may have oversaturated Holly's body with big sweet flavors. Need something more comfy for both our tums. Well, the problem, Moxie, the problem there is you're right there. And you're sweet as sugar. So clearly that's throwing the entire curve off. I'm just gonna murder all these things. They don't even owe me money. I'm just murdering them. You're feeling the weight of the world on your tum? I feel like that's a good way to throw up. Take some deep breaths if you're feeling irpy. If you're feeling Wyatt irpy, you should just shoot somebody. Because I think that's what Wyatt Earp would do. Speaking of misguided science... Hold on, I'm going to come back to that in a second. Speaking of misguided science, I watched Del Toro's Frankenstein on Saturday morning. Really good movie. I can't finally say I've seen another Del Toro movie that isn't Pacific Rim. Oh, up until this point, you had only seen Pacific Rim. Is yes? Ever think about the part 2 of Shrek, where Shrek invades a giant castle while using giant breadman kaiju? Well, I Need a Hero plays, classic. I think we've established before that, and if we haven't, I need to admit to my shame right now, I have never seen a Shrek movie. I mean, you could also watch Mimic. Mimic has got the cockroaches that pretend to be people. It's fantastic. Oh, I should have gotten the shuriken again. I can finally. Autocorrect hates me. Autocorrect hates everybody. Because autocorrect has no joy in its heart. Should watch Shrek 2, Kino Classic. The rest, not so good. Wait, even Shrek 1? Because, like, doesn't everybody fucking love Shrek 1? Wasn't that the whole thing for a hot minute? Shrek 1 is okay. Alright. I don't know that this is going to compel me to watch any of the Shrek, but, like, I'll keep it under advisement. Shrek 2 is great. Best version of I Need a Hero ever. I'm trying to think of, like, there's another movie that's really famous for that song, and I don't remember what it is. It's not Flashdance, but, like, it feels Flashdance adjacent. Oh, Mega! Yo! It has been a hot minute. How you doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully life is treating you good with the things and or the stuff. Preferably both the things and the stuff, but we can't always get what we want. I've been sleeping at your stream's hours a lot, so I haven't really been joining them much. That's understandable, and like, if you need to get sleep, I'm not gonna get on your case about it. I'd much rather folks were taking the care that they need for themselves than joining me, as much as I love having you in the streams. I got a growth nectar. I don't know if that's good or not. I'd have to ask Kronos. I do not want the vase. Or the vase, if you're feeling fancy. Which I am not. Alice says Shrek 1 is basically extended. The guy that made this was a former Disney exec that got angry at being fired, so it subtweets about Disney. Fair enough. If that's what gets Smash Mouth more money and royalties, then I suppose that's a win, right? We murder all the things. I think the red band. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule as I start exams tomorrow, hence why I'm here. First off, good luck on the fucking exams. That's a lot. But second off, also good luck on the sleep schedule because, again, also a lot. I know how hard it is to get the sleep to be back where you need it to be. Alice is to the point where the lead villain is on Disney's current CEO at the time, whose name in Shrek 1 is literally Lord Fuckwad. See, this is what you get away with when you have money. See, I'd only ever seen his name in print, so I just kind of figured that that was the gimmick. It seemed too on the nose otherwise. Rich people on rich people violence. I mean, really, we could see more of it. How is it that, like, I'm the one person who hasn't seen Shrek, and at least I knew that joke? I do not want a volcanic egg. That will ruin my run. I'm quite capable of ruining my run all on my own. I don't need help. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. We cannot all be blessed with Moxie's youth. Unless we steal it. I mean, I could become a vampire. I'd be fine with that. I would have no moral qualms about eating people. There are so many edible people on this planet. Fuckwad was just a real name, apparently? Wait, for real? Sucks to be them. Are you gonna... Am I missing something? Is something supposed to die? Oh, there you are. You're Gen X, which means you're watching the Real Kino Classic, like checks notes? The Page Master? I don't know. Excuse me? The Wishmaster? Thank you very much. Reanimator and or Bride of the Reanimator? Shocker? The Midnight Meat Show? Oh, wait, that's not what that was called. The Horror Show. That's what that was called. Midnight Meat Train. The Horror Show was not very good, by the way. My youth is irrelevant. You would only draw upon my crone-laden blood. I didn't say I was going to eat you. I didn't say you was edible. I mean, you might be. You might entirely be edible, but then Holly would get jealous, and I'm not going to have that happen. I drive no wedges. Not even potato wedges. I mean, have you seen the steering on a potato wedge? It just sucks. Handles like a fucking boat. What about the Italian Reanimator? Um, no, I don't think so. Is that the one with the Euro dance? Oh, Drac, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Thank you so much as always. Bold of you to think I'd be jealous. I'd be jealous. Dating a catch like Moxie? You gotta be at least a little bit jealous. I'm not saying like you gotta be like a dragon guarding the horde, but you know. What'd you walk into? 90s movie talk, apparently. Hearing you say shocker made me immediately think of the Spider-Man animated series clip that activated me like a sleeper agent. This one is not that cool. This shocker's not that cool. It was a dude who got was electrocuted in the electric chair and then got electricity powers because was a serial killer or something. Which is different from the horror show where dude gets electrocuted in the electric chair and gets serial killer powers. Because a serial killer. Apparently. That's how that works. Oh, we want that one. Italian Reanimators from 2018. It fuses... Oh shit, hold on. I gotta follow the mollusk. It fuses the original story and the films into its own thing. It also makes Mr. Reanimator into a member of the Polycule. With who? Wait, is, like... Are they including Dan's girlfriend in the Polycule? Because I'm pretty sure that Dan and Mr. Reanimator only had eyes for each other. Well, no, that's not true. Dan had eyes for Mr. Reanimator. Mr. Reanimator only had eyes for himself. And Dan's ass. I get the poly tendencies. She can do as she pleases. Well, Moxie, you heard it here first. Now I gotta eat ya. So, should I bring my own bib? Or, like, do you have one on hand for me? Think in your head you're Italian American, yet you haven't watched real Italian Kino. I mean, you know, that's fair. I gotta eat that. I gotta eat that L. Like Jaws 5 Cruel Jaws. You can't knit a bib. I don't know. I don't think you want a bib to be like absorbent, right? You can knit a bib. It's just gotta be small needles. I feel like there's a multi-layer joke in here that I missed, and that's okay. That's okay. The argument of spite. Oh, they get the bombs. Oh, that's cool. I love the bombs. I mean, to be fair to Holly, Holly didn't really offer you up. She just said that I was free to do the eating. What a perfect shot to be, to occasionally listen to and be shocked. I mean, I hope it's the good kind of shock. We're all having a good time here. I mean, I hope we are. If anybody's not having a good time, let me know. I don't mind reining things in a little bit if it's necessary. There is a fifth Jaws movie. It's an Italian knockoff film. I'm having a shocking time. I mean, it's better than watching The Shocker. I can tell you that much. It's a good laugh track. We can go with it. this is a really nice end to a really weird energy couple of days. So, y'all, I really appreciate this. Thank you so much. We'll get the necklace. Necklaces are nice. Also says yes and no. In Italy, it was common in the 80s and 70s to name B-list horror films as equal titles of Hollywood films. In the case of Jaws 5, using footage illegally from the first couple of Jaws. I forgot that part. I forgot that they had just gaffled a bunch of footage. Well, he says, as I said earlier, I'm chaste and pure. I would never do something like offering my girlfriend up. Are these mutually incompatible concepts? I don't feel like these have to be separate things. Oh shit! We got a ukulele. I just gotta find a way to pick it up. I love Simulacrum. It is just like... It's so easy to get like tooled up to the point where everything just fucking melts. It's a very good like stress reliever. I wonder if Kronos will be able to drop in tonight. Because I know that he's still on the weird hours. Yep. Like that. Oh shit, another war brand. The girlies love war brands. Get a war brand for the girlie in your life. Oh, we should have gotten the giant seat things. I think those are actually really good. I did go out for the fourth face laser treatment today, and it actually went nicely. The cool doctor was there, and not the shitty doctor that I had last time. He was training a new face laser doctor, so I got to be guinea pig. Which was actually, like, worked out really well. She was very thorough about things, and he stepped in a couple of times to be like, okay, make sure you're getting this spot, and made sure that everything was done to a T. Which was really nice. Oh wait, there was a toy. Where did my toy go? Warbrand, right? It's gotta be Warbrand. Everything else is shit. Oh shit, Prion accumulator. Oh, you know what though? Like, Prion accumulator's great and everything, but it takes too long to charge. And we should be using our rockets more often. Because we've got rockets. Wait, thank you. Lanterns are good. Symbiotic Scorpion, I don't know what the fuck it does. Seems neat. Allies deal 500% damage but have 10% health. Alright, so we're gonna have to kill the fuck out of everything really quick. Which honestly, not really a big deal, but basically if anything touches us, we will explode. We don't want that. That would suck. Look at us zip around like this, though. Pew. If anyone is feeling motion sicky, please tell me. I'll try to fuck with the camera less, I guess. Because we are going to be spinning pretty rapidly. It'll be fun, but like, maybe not if you're feeling irpy. On a bubble! Yay! Oh, toy. Where did my toy go? Oop. Those bosses just fucking exploded. There were a bunch of Italian bootlegs of that time with extremely funny titles and alt titles. Like your favorite. Which one's your favorite? Shocking Dark, also known as Terminator 2, Terminator 2, Aliens 2, Alienators, and Contaminator. Killers of a Venice Beach is a 1989 Italian science fiction film written by Claudio Fragasso. I bet you could pull it off, Mega. You'd explode cutely. It'd be all like glitter and shit. Real like Dave made a maze hours. Yeah, I guess we're just like at the stage of things explode when we look at them now. Where's toy? Give me toy. Shocking Dark is also an iconic Bruno Mattei classic. Now you say it's classic, and I believe you, but is it good? Because I don't know if those are necessarily the same thing all the time. Wallace, where are you going? Why are you like this? Wait, what did I miss from you? Oh, there was more. Although the film was promoted as a ripoff of James Cameron's The Terminator, it's primarily a ripoff of Cameron's subsequent film Aliens. It was released in some countries as Terminator 2, as it had been made 2 years before Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Ah, ah, that's fucking great. Wallace, where are we going? Where do you want to go? I feel like I don't ask you this enough. Oh, right there. Bruno Mattei is like the king of low-budget Italian rip-off film. I mean, he knows what he loves, and he knows what he's good at. I can respect that. Who's the dude who did Stage Fright? Still have to see that one. Oh shit, he did Rat's Night of Terror? Fuck yeah. All its ratty glory. Now someday we're gonna have the follow-up Squirrel Night of Terror, but like, until that day. Oh, toy. Shit. More coffee. Get out of here, bats! It's the rat's turn to have a night of terror. Um, Shit. Now I can't remember what that movie's called. There was an Emilio Estevez movie about killer bats. I don't think it was called just Bats, but it might have been. It was not very good. There were not very many good kills on screen. And that's always disappointing. Michael Savai is the stage fright guy. He's actually Dario Argento's manager and co-director on some of his early films. Then he has solo career as a director, mostly known for stage fright. Oh shit, he did Cemetery Man? Cemetery Man is fantastic. Cemetery Man itself is an adaptation of Dylan Dog comic books. Are the comics also, like, self-contained, or is it an ongoing series? I kind of feel like it's important for Cemetery Man to end the way that it does. They just removed the character of Dylan Dog from the story. Oh, they're... Okay. Okay, I get ya. So, like, Cemetery Man was one of Dylan Dog's cases, I guess? Oh my god, there's so many things on the screen. Please, PlayStation 4, do not explode. They're all standalone except for a couple. I didn't realize, like, I thought Dylan Dog was the name of the artist, author. Oh shit, I think we got a log. Dylan Dog is a British dandy man written by an Italian guy who never went to the UK. He's like a supernatural detective, and also his Watson is also a Groucho Marx lookalike. What? Chronobubble? Yes. Comics are pretty good, often leaning towards a certain level of surrealism and weirdness. Actually sounds pretty cool. I have to take a look at those. At least the ones that I could find. Oh shit. Monsters have got ukuleles now. This could be dicey. Monsters, please let me kill you. Be kind to me. I am fragile. It's implied that his butler is actually Groucho Marx, and Groucho Marx was actually an immortal demon guy that made a pact with Satan for immortality. Now, Groucho Marx as in the butler, or Groucho Marx as in Groucho Marx? Because I feel like there's an important distinction here. The butler. So like, what is the twist on the Satan's bargain that he's got to be this dude's butler? Also, British dandy man supernatural detective stories, isn't that just like John Constantine? I think he just likes being the butler. Okay. I mean, if that's what gets his rocks off. Some people, they just like the buttle. Dylan Dog is less depressed than Constantine? Oh shit, wait, where did the mollusk go? Mollusk, where are you? Oh my god. Oh, we're so fucked. Mollusk, please. Don't run away from me. Dylan Dog is less depressed than Constantine. He does have the same level of dead ex-lovers, though. Is that just like... Is that a side effect of just being a British dude? Do British dudes produce dead ex-lovers as a byproduct of their existence? It seems like it would be a very British thing to do. The Doctor tends to back up this theory. See, I don't know anything about Doctor Who, though. So I'll have to defer to your expertise. But where's this last enemy? Where did you go? Where are you hiding? Why are you like this? Doctor has a bunch of dead ex-lovers and, well, dead friends. A lot of dead people. Way to go, Doctor Who. Why can't you save nobody? I thought you was a fucking doctor, is the thing. Does the angst of not being able to save anybody, like, does that constantly eat at the Doctor? That also seems like a very British thing. Whole planet of dead people. Now, how badly you gotta fuck up to, like, get a whole planet killed? I mean, I've screwed up a lot of things, but I've never gotten a whole planet killed. These enemies are always hiding someplace. Like assholes. He got his home destroyed, and he's the only one of his species now. Is that why he has to regenerate? Because, like, he can't have any baby Doctor Who's? Do baby Doctor Who's, like, are they resident Who? Like, they don't start out as a doctor, right? Like, that's gotta be part of the growth cycle. Like, medical student Who, pre-med student Who, resident Who, and then finally the Doctor Who. So, actually, there's a lot of lore. Of course there would be. Oh shit, like, how am I supposed to get... Gabe, you can't... The game keeps on fucking putting this... It goes someplace where the geometry we can't follow. And that is some kind of hot bullshit. Like, look at that. Look at that fucking garbage. Sir, why did you do that? Regeneration is a whole thing, but all Gallifreyans can do that? Did they really go and they name their species Gallifreyan? Mr. Who? Hey, now, Doctor Who didn't go to evil Doctor Who medical school for 4 millennia to be called Mr. When Mr. and Mrs. Who love each other so much. For context, the species only got destroyed in the 2000 show. In the original show, there's a million Doctor Who's around. Is that why they called him Doctor Who? Because they couldn't keep track? I love like the little fire beasties. They all spawn with devil horns. So cute. But yeah, so Bisu, the Doctor species can't breed. They have a thing called the looms, which is basically they create babies by cloning themselves. That seems like it's gonna have diminishing returns after a while. Doctors from a planet called Gallifrey, but they're also call themselves the Time Lords. I mean, that you gotta have a pretty fucking big ego on you to just be walking around like, oh yeah, by the way, we're the fucking Time Lords. Oh, maybe you haven't heard of us, but we're the fucking Time Lord. Just massive ego. Are the Time Lords like landlords, but for time? Can we also set them on fire? They have the great event called the Hyperloom, or sometimes the Womb, to do the cloning. And as we all know, the womb is the tomb. That's what they taught me in university, and I'm sticking with it. They're like the Space Roman Empire. That sounds shitty. They sound like awful people. I'm glad they're all dead. Did they sack Gaul? Did they also sack Gaul? They're on purpose made out to be awful. Okay, so now this is an important detail that I did not know. Because I had made the assumption that Doctor Who was some kind of hero. But perhaps I'm finding that this assumption was unfounded. Perhaps I have made an ass out of me and Umption. Happens to the best of us. Umption's probably getting pretty pissed off by now. Umption's like, why don't you leave me out of this shit? This is your problem. Doctor's a good guy, mostly. Doctor's meant to be a hero, but he's often depicted... Oh, shit. Okay, so, these guys, by the way, they summon the void when they die, and we could die just from standing in it. Even though that we are super cool and awesome and make everything explode, we will still die in a black hole. Which honestly kind of rude. Doctor's meant to be a hero, but he's often depicted as the one good Time Lord. But it depends on the Doctor. All the Doctors are heroes, but the morality often varies per Doctor. Okay. I mean, I've had some pretty shitty Doctors, so that tracks. I bet their patients also don't feel like they can be completely honest with them. Oh. Oh, we got like all sorts of weird stuff now. I don't know what that does, so we're gonna take it. Doctor's altruistic nature is mainly because they did some really fucked up stuff in their past. The present heroism is them trying to be a better person. Okay, that's fair enough. Some doctors are more evil than others. This is absolutely true. Some doctors are total douchebags. Oh, you needed the Doctor Who show. Okay, that's fair. But I think my point still stands, that some doctors are total douchebags. They keep on giving me hobo feathers. Which I keep taking because they're fantastic, but... So, now, the big question on everybody's lips is, has there been a crossover where Doctor Who tries to kill Archie? It seems like everybody wants to get Archie's ass. Circling back to regeneration, the Time Lords can also regenerate in any kind of new body when they regen, so the Doctor has appeared young and old, man and woman. The Doctor's been black twice. Just the twice? I mean, is British, so... feel like I'm learning so much about Doctor Who tonight. This easily increases my Doctor Who knowledge by like 300%. Unless there's some retcons black twice. I mean, I'm just thinking like, statistically, most of the episodes, Doctor is some white dude. And you figure like if they're this advanced alien species, that they'd have like a little bit more fucking taste. Oh god. Also, I did notice that we hit the hour point, Alice. Once we get past this wave, I will, I'll pause it for the break. On the subject of Doctor Who comics, Doctor Who villain from the old school UK comics that's canon to the Marvel Universe is named Death's Head. I saw the, I saw like a mystery universe, sort of superhero video about that. Hello, Edgy4E. Had to make sure I got your name right there. Hope you're doing very well tonight. Hope life is treating you good. Not giving you any more garbage than you feel like you can handle. I am going to be going on break in a moment, but it is lovely to have you. And as a quick introduction, my name is Risco. I am a 47-year-old trans-American gal. Well, American trans gal is probably the better order there. Living in Tokyo. Been in Tokyo for 5 years. I've been in Japan for about 22. And I've been streaming since 2018. It's been a while. Alright, let's pick up this bauble. And we're going to pause here because we do need to go on break. It was a really good video. This had rules. Simon Furman is a bit of weirdo, sadly, but the character itself rules. The video made it sound really neat. It's a lot of cool stuff. I'm 20. I'm from Russia. And I've lived my whole life here. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm glad that you found your way here. Hopefully, it is a fun community to hang out in for a bit. This game looks interesting, and the characters in it all good guys. Is there at least a single bad guy? It's kind of... I don't know if anybody's strictly speaking a good guy. Your explorers, you're searching this planet where a ship has crashed. You're all kind of mercenaries, but there isn't really too much backstory as to what kind of people these people are. Mostly it's about blowing up aliens. Lots of blowing up aliens. But I am going to go on my break. I'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. I encourage everybody to get yourselves a drink and a stretch. And if you need a snack, please do grab one. And we'll be back in just a hot sec. Oh, that's Soul Bad Guy. Okay. Sorry. No, you're okay. It took me a minute, but I did get the joke. But I'm gonna get that break now. Soul Bad. Hi. If you scream, you're dead.
Phantasm. We had to bring it back to life. Just to kill you all over again. Phantasm. If you died watching it before, this time it'll bury you. Phantasm is back to nail you for good. Rated R.
My name is Stephen King. I've written several motion pictures, but I want to tell you about a movie called Maximum Overdrive. Come and spend some time in the dark. I'm gonna scare the hell out of you.
What are you doing? If you're here, that means you're not taking a break. You should be taking a break. I told y'all, you go get yourself, have a stretch, have a cookie, get yourself something to drink, and, do the thing while I'm doing my thing. So you should do that. I encourage you. Please, please, go. 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 Take a break.
13 years ago, audiences across America were horrified by the brutality of a faceless killer. Now, after more than a decade of silence, he has come out of hiding. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, directed by Tobe Hooper. Now playing at theaters everywhere. 13 years ago, it began. And ever since, people have lived with the fear that on any lonely road, on any moonless night, in any quiet shadow, the terror could return. Tobe Hooper's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Part 2. Starts Friday, August 22nd at theaters everywhere.
I'm here now to warn you about the dangers of the stuff. If you see it in the stores, call your local police. If you have it in your homes, don't touch it. Get out. The stuff is a product of nature, a deadly living organism. It will overcome your mind and take over your body. And there's nothing that can stop it.
Stop. Rated R.
They began in the water. Dark, gliding shapes that violate every law of nature. They're not human, but they hunt human women. Not for killing, for mating. Humanoids from the deep. Starring Doug McClure, Ann Turkel, and Vic Morrow. Humanoids from the deep. Rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent.
They came from the city.
This is it. This place looks worse than the project. Goddamn quiet.
To enjoy a different kind of wildlife.
Sometimes I get the feeling like something really bad is gonna happen.
But life in the wilderness
There's something on your back.
is getting under their skin.
Just don't touch it if you don't know what it is. Don't touch it, it attacked me.
Something drained your dog of all his blood. It's a tick.
Ticks do not get this big.
They'll be all over this place like flies. I want out of this place alive.
Infested. They breed, they hatch, they kill. It began
of death. The author of Texas Chainsaw Massacre calls it one of the best horror films I've ever seen.
Who else is here? Nobody here.
Two beautiful girls trapped in a nightmare of supernatural horror. A fiendish poltergeist waiting to unleash its sinister revenge. See Seven Doors of Death, rated R.
There was an accident today. The worst one I've ever seen.
Have you considered the possibility that the machine might be haunted?
That machine is bizarre. They all have to make sacrifices.
Three modern masters of horror have just created the ultimate machine. PtaER. The Mangler. Rated R. The Mangler starts Friday, March 3rd.
Finally, I was soloist.
Alright, we are back. And back over to the stream. These. You got 700 hours of Risk Rain Returns. I really like Risk Rain Returns, but I haven't really had the time to put into it. Us! Tibum! We are in the middle of a Simulacrum run, and like all Simulacrum runs, it is absolutely obscene. Loving it. How you doing? Hopefully you got some good food in you. Got a little bit of a chance to relax. We did have the sound being weird again at the beginning of the stream, but I talked with you about that. I talked with you about that a little bit, so kind of know what's going on with that. OBS is just weird. I don't get OBS sometimes. I'll be glad when today ends, and that's about it. There's days like that, yo. I very, very deeply understand the feeling. I will be glad when today is over for you as well, and hopefully tomorrow will be less bullshit. Simulacrum is they keep throwing waves of enemies at you style. So you're not going through the stages so much as just like killing everything that shows up. So I set it so that we'd have double enemies, half health, and the enemies would drop items on death. So now we've got a lot of items, and everything just kind of explodes. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think the introduction of Simulacrum in one of the DLCs was what really turned the game around for me as being something I really actually enjoy playing a lot. That particular DLC did clean up a lot of problems that had been in the game for a while, at least for me. But Simulacrum was the real seller. It's like, oh yeah, this is fucking fun. This is a goddamn hoot. We will eventually die because, enemies will just start throwing off effects, and we'll get vaporized because their damage is so high. But until that happens, it's wild. It's so much fun. Us! Chronos, lovely to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, like that's absolutely the fun for me. I just love like just having so many fucking items that everything just gets vaporized. Kronos, I'd meant to tell you, but I'd meant to ask or something. I don't know. If you were finding just shapes and beats to be interesting looking, it's about 1,000,000 times easier to play when you're not streaming it. It's a much smoother experience. So if the stream made it look interesting, then it might be worthwhile giving a play yourself, because I think you'd really like it. Just Shapes and Beats is real good. We played through it in the last couple of streams. And I want to catch what you just said, Cronus. So let me pause the game because I want to give it focus. Things have been weird. I'll get back to you on that if I feel the need to bring it up. Sure. Absolutely. Don't feel like you gotta share any more in the chat than you feel up for. But you know how to DM me, so just get in touch if you need to. Soup says that's why the gamers enjoy Vampire Survivor so much from what I've heard. I mean, I haven't played Vampire Survivors, but like just on a pure aesthetic level, it doesn't really grab me. But if that's kind of the gameplay loop, it might be worth taking a look at. This is less gambling influence than Survivors. What's the, and honest question, because, like, again, I don't really know. What's the gambling side of Survivors? Oh, we want Chronobubble because we got the weird, like, mutating thing. Vampire Survivors? Eclipse says, I love rhythm action games like that. I really enjoyed a game called Soundfall. That sounds familiar. Like, just Shapes and Beats is... Like, just as a start, it's a really solidly put together game. But also, it's deeply aesthetically pleasant. Like, it manages to be the total package. BT played Soundfall on stream a few years ago. Okay. I might have seen them do that then. Because a few years ago would have been maybe when I was still able to like drop in streams on the regular. There's a lot of flashing light and dopamine stuff in Vampire Survivors. Okay. Supan says there's a Polygon video before Polygon went. Hold on a second. Let me scroll up to that because I missed it. Polygon video before Polygon went shitty about Vampire Survivors. It talks about it in a really similar way to how you just talked about it. Okay. Alice says the Survivor guy worked on actual gambling like slot machines before making that game. Oh, that's interesting. The loop of Survivors was inspired by actual gambling loops. Huh. That's I don't know if I need something that's actually designed to be addictive. I've already got like enough things on my plate. That's actually pretty worthwhile information. Kronos, we have many hopo feathers. It's fantastic. I can just jump and never come down. Look at all these mushers. I still need to figure out a way to pick up the last DLC for Train 2. I still haven't done that. I'm gonna have to put like some money into the US wallet. Because unfortunately this was on US PSN, not J-Side PSN. Oh shit! I was gonna ask, before we get too deep in the weeds, the Soup, you'd sent me that thing. I haven't had a chance to read it yet about PS4 LBP3 online coming back. Now, wouldn't that require like jailbreaking and modding the PS4? Is that even a possible thing? I mean, I guess it must be. Oh, Des! Lovely to see you! You know, Des, I just put up a video of Caverns of the Lost on the Archive series. And congratulations on rescuing that pigeon. Hopefully it did not bite you. Sometimes pigeons do that. So many pretty lights. They're claiming the custom servers will work on official firmware? How though? Like, that seems like something that Sony would lose its shit about. And would that mean that... And I realize you don't necessarily have the answer to that, so... I guess that's more of a... I'm just wondering. Does that also mean that it wouldn't sync up with PS3 side stuff? I'm not necessarily, like, I'm not super interested in getting, PS4, like, on servers, necessarily. But just the fact that it might be possible is interesting in and of itself. I guess it would mean that I could republish, the flags level. So that would be kind of cool. Let me see. I gotta, make sure I'm not missing stuff. Damn. Assumingly, it'll use some file exploit to redirect the server URL. And yes, you can CFW a PS4, but it's fucky. I wouldn't mind doing it if the opportunity presents itself, but right now that's not in the cards. Fair enough. A pigeon got stuck to the frozen fishing lines we have across our pond to stop herons from flying off with our fish. The fact that you've got a pond with fish in it that you have to protect from herons is absolutely fantastic and amazing. This all started in the first place because LBP is really insecure. This is true. This is super true. If IA makes the method public, it could if the other custom server folks set up their own PS4 servers, but if it keeps it private, that's a no-go. Huh. And I was also saying to go back to the gambling stuff. There's been wider discourse in games criticism circle about how people talk about gotcha games and like FIFA, which deserve criticism, but ignore how a lot of games, even if you can't spend money on the game beyond buying it, like gotcha, is still doing casino loops on people's brains, which I agree with. Yeah, like I do feel like that's something that should be made more well understood. You're not escaping me anymore, Mollusk. I've got all the jumps. I can go uppies now. This says, I really don't like the pond due to maintenance, but it attracts birds and squirrels as they drink and bathe in the fountains. You have squirrels coming to your home on the regular. You are like the luckiest person in the world. That was one of like the nicest things about going back home to visit my folks. Well, I mean, it wasn't just to visit my folks, but um, getting to see all the squirrels because they live very much in squirrel country. There was the whole Balatro thing, which kind of annoyed me a lot, not gonna lie. I never played Balatro, but a lot of the like a lot of the deck builder style like card game type video games just don't really have a lot of interest for me. Like if folks are down for it, then I'm not gonna yuck their yum, but Balatra's the only deck builder that you like. Okay. Mollusk, I need you to land. Please? Thank you. If you don't land, I can't murder more things. They just collapse. And fucking tastic. Oh, that's right. They've all got they've got the weird spine things. That's why I keep on getting really bouncy. Elantra's very good, but I lost interest after getting the first win. Okay. I've tried Monster Train, Slay the Spire, for the Warp, and none of them clicked me long term. I feel like I remember you mentioning in PT's in PT's Discord that you were getting a lot of getting a lot out of Balatro. Also, Balatro got rated PG-18 in the EU because the EU defaults makes everything with gambling aesthetics as PG-18. I pointed out the games with actual gambling don't get the PG-18 thing like FIFA, which is fair, but then did this whole victory lap as the game, due to pressure from gamers, went to 18 to 6 PG rating, and like... That feels like a heck of a drop down. Now, what is Yu-Gi-Oh? Is Yu-Gi-Oh PG-18? I didn't see the victory lap stuff, but I remembered the stuff with the ratings thing. I was just reading Eclipse's. Al says, I'm not gonna lie, I think if your game has gambling aesthetics, you should actually be PG-18. And games with actual gambling should be PG-18 also. I don't think FIFA not being PG-18 is a good defense of gambling aesthetics because everything using real money or not should be all 18 plus. Everything using those aesthetics should be 18 plus, I'm guessing. I could see the argument for it because, like, it does kind of funnel into gambling in a way like maybe other video game activities don't necessarily funnel into their real-world counterparts. This is why Neko Navy is the ultimate game. If you get the game, you also get the soundtrack for free. And there's no gambling in Neko Navy. It's all skill, baby, skill. The Neko-iest of navies. Oh my god. I mean, granted they all exploded, but even still, that was kind of spooky. And I'm gonna take a look at chat in just a second. I gotta make sure that everything here dies. Everything got, like, real busy there for a second. Alright, let me, get back here. See. Flip says, yeah, because we crossed the event horizon on that front with Clover Pit, which is literally a slot machine roguelike. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Moxie returns. Welcome back, Moxie. It is lovely to have you again. Up your head's being a little bit kinder to you right now. Alice says Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't use gambling aesthetics, and Konami does not give out money or anything because the original creator requested them not to give out money in tournaments because he disliked gambling. He created this whole thing because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has some of the worst pricing in card games. Fair enough. Clover Pit looks like my kind of bullshit, but I can't deny that it's weird that it's an actual sort of mainstream game. You gotta get your, gotta get the kids going on the fruit machines early. Please don't get the kids started on the fruit machines early. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. Oh shit, no, we don't... Oh, we didn't die. Good. I thought we were gonna fall into the void. Which would have been a problem. But I don't know if we can get back up there. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, it's the void for us. That was kind of funny. Yeah, she's doing things. Just finished doing some tinkering with VPN's DN stuff and fighting with my 3D printer. Are you making your printer fight? Are you making your printer print Virtua Fighter figures? And then they could fight on your printer with your printer for you? I'm not making any sense anymore. That's great. I love that. For years, people would make a joke that the only things Konami would give out for tournament winnings were air fryers or Nintendo Switches. Honestly, like, a Nintendo Switch would be a pretty great prize, and an air fryer at least would be funny. You champion group chat titled clearly, you own an air fryer? I wasn't yet, but maybe I should look and see if anybody's modeled them or clay fighters. You'd have to do like the really, really old school Virtua Fighters where they're like just straight up polygons. Everybody's got like a nose that could fucking cut ice. Kronos, when did the enemies start doing those evil specter laughs? Because that was fantastic, and I want more of that. I use the air fryer all the time, so it's an S tier prize. What do you fry with an air fryer that you can't just fry with a fryer? Like with a frying pan? I don't quite get the use case of an air fryer. Yeah, the sound they just did, it was fantastic. It was like a creepy specter laugh. A couple Yu-Gi-Oh people left Yu-Gi-Oh for Lorcana, which is the Disney card game because Disney actually gives out money prizes. The people that left for Lorcana are funny because they're basically people who think they can get poker money out of card games and say stuff like, aha, your game sucks because it has air frying prizes. Yeah, but like, mate, you're playing fucking Lorcana. You're not pulling the W in that one. Air fryer's a benchtop oven. Wait. Is it an oven or is it a fucking fryer? Like, why don't they just call it an air oven? That's the sound when a Celestine Elite spawns. We need more of them then. Because it sounds fucking great. No! Oh shit! God damn it! I don't know how, like, a Malachite makes a scary bell noise. I gotta be listening for those things more often. Air fryer is kind of a mixture between a deep fryer and a regular oven. I bought a big one for my folks a few years ago. It's been very nice to use, considering we don't have an actual oven to use. Alright. That's fair. It's much less cleaned up than a deep fryer. I use mine to cook frozen food and bake potatoes. I am learning so many things. I love learning things. If you want to get poker money playing card games, just fucking play poker. Go to poker tournaments. Why are you playing TCGs for money? Because poker tournaments are scary. That's where the scary people go, Alice. They want to go where they can be the scariest person in town, which is a Disney card game. Unfortunately, Gearbox never carried on the trend of making spawn sound effects for new elites like the Twisted. They're really neat. They keep on throwing these wandering vagrants at us, and that's just like, that's just a mistake. Surely they have to know that that's a mistake. It's just white guys in their 40s with sunglasses, sunglasses being the new poker meta. It makes it impossible for people to read your faces. But can't they see the cards reflected in the sunglasses? Also, Twisted sounds like a Twisted ends the trend of elites being named after minerals, and as nitpicky as it sounds, I think that's sad. That is sad. Naming your elites after minerals is like naming your patches after cheese. Or cake. Either of which is acceptable. And classy. There's no specific no reflection made for poker classes? No shit? Am I gonna start doing poker tournaments in cosplay? Just show up dressed like Spider-Man. I mean, could they stop you though? New thought just dropped. How are those dork ass fucking smart glasses gonna affect card tournaments? I mean, it makes a very expensive target to punch. Is that fucking that Google Glass commercial from like way back in the day? Is that gonna finally become reality? And can I switch to an adjacent timeline where that does not become reality? Wait. Some guys in poker tournaments are now using masks to hide facial reads? Wait, like, now are we saying masks as in like COVID masks? Or are we saying masks like fucking Michael Myers masks? I think you should do it, Soup. I think you should see how far you can get. Every poker tournament looks like a meetup of ICE agents. Fabulous. Fantastic, even. You too can cosplay as a shitty ICE agent. Why aren't they wearing masquerade masks? Cowards. The lot of them. Oh, it could be like, Eyes Wide Shut. Bring a bit of style to the poker tournament. And an orgy. Because that's what a poker tournament needs. Oh, bugger. Where's my toy? I just noticed that something hit me hard enough to do actual damage, and that concerns me. I need to maybe not do that. I'm at wave 69. I can't die now. Strip poker tournament on ESPN or we riot. It's gonna be big, baby. It's gonna be big. No joke, but a Mysterio cosplay in a poker tournament would go real hard. That would fucking rock. I mean, Mysterio cosplay in general would fucking rock, but... You gotta make sure that you got, like, the big eyeballs on the shoulder pads. I feel like people would forget that detail really easily. But they're so goofy looking. I mean, they could also like cosplay as Rey Mysterio Jr. That would be acceptable. Spending 20,000 bucks on designer, no reflection sunglasses, and a COVID mask, so I could be the old, best middle-aged white guy who spends all my kids' tuition on for university on poker tournaments. Wait, is that not the dream? I needed to like update my memos. I thought that was the dream. I do not want that. You keep your transcendence. I am not interested in inner peace. Oh, the world's best middle-aged white guy? I thought you meant like friend of old people white guy. I still agree with Eclipse though, like Mysterio cosplay would be fantastic. Who is shooting me? I would like them to not be shooting me. That would be great. Kronos, do they do overclocked magma worms on Simulacrum? 'Cause I'm trying to think like what could kill us right now. Holy sweetums, we already did that joke. Good showing, but who's up overclocking their word right now? What? Ah! You're building machines. Are they meat machines? Are they machines made of meat? Are they machines for pigs? Do they have ghosts in them? The void event is most likely the thing that's going to kill you if you're not careful. What's the void event? Oh, he's working on the mangler. Holly, are you working on the mangler? You gotta tell us if you're working on the mangler. Oh, all void monsters. Oh god, yeah, that would suck. We've already done a couple of waves that have been just like crabs. They were a little bit scary because like all the black holes were overlapping. Did not in fact like that. Are they small? Would you call them micro machines? I saw, speaking of, like at a crappy used market, they had the micro machines Death Star from the when they were doing the Star Wars vehicle sets. I hadn't seen one of those like probably since it came out. Sometimes Min-Max can show up, but he's probably cooked at this point. Min-Max is a chump. Where's my toy? Give me toy? I would like toy. If you're working on the Mangler, please send it in a big gift wrap box to the White House with a gift tag on it that says for Mr. President and a lipstick kiss mark. Now hold on a second though. Like, look, let's recall that in order to make the Mangler, you do have to shove a virgin into it. And she also has to have foxglove in her pocket. Like, I feel like that's asking a little bit much from Holly. Holly, would you kill a virgin to make the Mangler? Are you that committed to the cause? Wait, do you think what? Do you think like Trump is just gonna feed a virgin into the Mangler for fun? Okay, I wouldn't put it past him, but like it still feels a little bit unlikely. I've met a number of foxes, but none of them have ever had gloves. You gotta buy them some gloves, yo. Clearly they are in need. They are foxes in need. And a fox in need is a fox indeed. Oh my god, these things are actually making me bleed my own blood. This is unacceptable. I mean, looking at the incel communities, there's some pretty shitty virgins who'd be great fuel. You know, that's super fair. I've been deliciously watching the fallout from the Stranger Things finale. I checked out after the last season. I'm so happy to be vindicated in that decision. Did it turn out to be a shit show? Like, I've heard people kind of talking around it, but I haven't known anything going on in Stranger Things since maybe season 1. And the Thought Slime video about Stranger Things season 3. It's a fucking mess and I love it. I heard they killed off that girl. Like the magic girl? I heard they fucking killed her. They murked her. It seems a bit crummy. You can't be murking magic girls. I mean, unless you're Rotobochi, I guess. Eleven is dead? They killed Lucy from Elfin Lead? They could have done. I mean, Soup, I didn't even know that it had a season 4, let alone that it had a season 5. I didn't precisely know that people were still watching. It was all a bit of a surprise to me. Eleven is like the main reason that people watch the show. The masses love the 80s nostalgia trip. I was in the 80s. I don't need them back. Maybe if I had been old enough for cocaine, like, maybe I would be more interested in the 80s, but... They should just adapt the Mangler instead. But we've already got the perfect adaptation. How could you get better than the Mangler we already got? It would just be the Mangler that we got at home. Oh shit, what'd I miss from you? No, because they didn't want to upset anyone. They left it vague, but they keep on doing interviews trying to walk back the choices they made. That's real cowardly. Apparently the prequel show is good. Wait. Oh, that It prequel show thing is good. They somehow talked about, hold on a second. Cat keeps on moving. They somehow talked about racism in a King adaptation thing, and it's like, okay, apparently? Huh. Okay. It's heavily implied that she died. Millie Bobby Brown wasn't satisfied with her ending, but they said Eleven's fate is up to fan interpretation. Also, thanks for the heads up on the break from us. We got 5 minutes, but it would be real easy for me to miss that, so it is appreciated. I did not watch Mr. Clownman Past Adventures, but the King heads I know that have watched it have told me it's okay. The only thing I know about that is apparently they kill a surprising number of people in the first couple episodes. And as you know, I'm always there for the murder. I don't think anyone killed about those characters before. The ones that they killed? And then they killed Dad from Guy that was... Wait, hold on a second. I gotta just give me a second here. Oh no, they killed Dad from Guy from It. That was my Blorbo. What? Also, there's another alternate dimension called the Abyss. Because of course there is. An alternate dimension in the Stranger Things? Or in Welcome to Derry? Or is this like an alternate dimension where like James Cameron keeps on following his dreams after doing The Abyss, and we don't get garbage like Avatar? Stranger Things, okay. When you've already got like something that's as evocative sounding as The Upside Down, like why would you go with The Abyss? It's such a step down. The prequel thing is about the 60s characters that were mentioned in it. Okay. Oh wow, that Void Strider just like walked over my head? And that was kind of freaky. That's like a moment in The Mist. Hold on a second. I gotta I gotta make sure I'm not missing stuff. But the abyss is like nothing, like absolute darkness. Whoa. I found out that AI Limit is getting 2 DLCs instead of 1. Quite excited for those. Oh, you were talking about the AI Limit like a while back. I remember you liking that a lot. I'm glad that they're getting some more stuff for that. Also, I appreciate that we're getting a whole bunch of screamy things that make it sound like a horror show right now. They basically decided that the Upside Down is an in-between plane that connects the material plane with the Abyss, and I used the material plane very purposely because the name is in reference to a D&D location. Oh, it's all D&D. It's polyhedrons all the way down. I kind of hate that. Yes, we are at the 2-hour point. It's a perfect time for us to take a break. I need to point out now, I do realize that I'm playing this on Drizzle, but um this is a 2-hour Simulacrum run. This is fantastic. I fucking love it. If we get to floor 100, I I probably won't scream because my throat is very fucked up right now, but like I'll squee in my heart. There'll be a squee in my heart. But I'm going to take that break. I encourage everybody to get your own breaks, do a stretch, have a snack, whatever it is that you need, and I'll be back in real cool. Real cool? Real soon. That's what I'm going for. Oh shit, I forgot. I totally forgot to put up the burp screen. Oops. I have been thinking about making up like a couple of new burp screens that maybe don't have video elements on them. And mix things up a bit. Oh my god, where am I? Can I shoot? That was a lot of stuff right there for a second. It all exploded fine, so that was okay, but Al says, yesterday I was in a voice call and I did the most accidental curse joke I did in my life. Oh no. It wasn't ours, was it? Because I didn't remember any curse jokes. I was doing a bit with a friend where he keeps saying stuff like, uh, me the Xler? Like, call me the Joker, call me the Mangler, and I was like, call me the Hatler. And I realized it was so similar to a certain Jordan guy. Oh no! Oh! When joking goes too hard. I can't believe we're on wave 85. This is fantastic. To be fair, he's quite the generational hater. I mean, yeah, you're gonna be hard pressed to find hatery haters in that one. You could say he was the first gamer chancellor of Germany. He was omega racist. Just all heated gamer moments all the time. Warbrand. Let's stack those buffs. These poor fucking, wandering vagrants. And the way they just, like, they just explode into jelly as soon as they spawn. Just like Trump was the first gamer president of America, this is both a joke and a real Polygon article from 1916. 1916, from 2016. Oh, Polygon. Where are we without your wit and wisdom? Those poor beetle queens just look so eepy. Omega Races got me thinking of a Sonic character using the anti-AI joke slurs. Oh god. They had Brian David Gilbert in 1910s. Wait, what? remember reading an article, a dude that has a name eerily identical to Hitler's, and after winning a local election, he had to clarify that he has zero plans for world domination. Oh god. Was his name Adolf Schmittler? Oh, because Polygon in 1916. Gotcha. I didn't know that Brian David Gilbert wrote for Polygon. I am learning a new thing today. Well, you can't make him quitler, Holly, because, like, gamers never quit. Just like the Control-Alt-Delete thing, where now we've made the gamers angry, and you don't know what happens when gamers get angry. I forget the bit. It was kind of wild. Not as wild as the Control-Alt-Delete 9/11 one, but it was still kind of wild. Many toys. That's where he did Unraveled. Wait, the game Unraveled? Where you're the little, like, you're the little knit thing and you leave string everywhere? Unraveled series is generally one of the best things ever released on YouTube. I have no idea what this is. The man made a Poke Rap that actually included all the Pokemon. I know that Brian David Gilbert is a very strong chops comedian. I just didn't know that he wrote for Polygon. Supposedly his full name is Adolf Hitler Unona, but as you could probably guess, at least 2/3 of that man's name is hard to shake. I would just change my name. I changed my name for better reasons. I kind of feel like he could just do that. Shout out to all the dorks on the GameStop stock subreddit who are like, the Dow just picked a fight with gamers. We grind for hours. We have no lives. We could wait them out forever. Ah, it's really funny. The Control-Delete thing was kind of like that though. I can't remember what the context was though. Sorry, I'm like focusing just a little bit just to be on the safe side. We're getting really close to the goal, and I don't want to fuck it up by saying something like, oh, we'll definitely make it. Oh, thank you, Eclipse. I will take a look at that as soon as hi, as soon as the stream's over. Also, I mean, it's not as well as the current arc of Control-Delete, where the guy rebooted the comic into an anti-woke superhero comic where Cad, protag guy, and his roommate have superhero personas. They're extremely homoerotic duos. They fight stuff like, this is real, a serial killer teen inspired by Fortnite. Because the cat guy thinks Fortnite causes mass shootings. I know that you've mentioned the superhero reboot before, but like every time I hear it, it just sounds it's a lot. The only time you need to worry is if the count gives you glass artifact. We have had that before, and somehow managed to survive. But I wouldn't trust us to do it a second time. I think if you have enough burning items, you shouldn't be allowed to be frozen anymore. Oh shit! No, right off the edge. Okay, we can't let that happen. These things keep on bouncing us, and it kind of fucks us up. Oh. I think I'll take Lepton Bloom. This is pretty. On one hand, like I'm very much dialed in here, but on the other hand, like I don't really need to do a lot. I just need to keep shooting. And I'm okay with that, mind you. I think it's very funny, but it was deeply accidentally homoerotic. I mean, I kind of think everything I've seen of JoJo, it seems like JoJo is very purposefully homoerotic. I don't know if anything accidental is going on there. When you stream yourself reading all the CAD and Dark CAD series, I'm not. That's not gonna happen. I value my throat a little bit too much to do that much reading for it. Mollusk? Take us where we need to be. You and me, Mollusk, we're going places, baby. But where are you going? Mollusk? Please? Anytime now. If you just wanna settle on a place, it'd be super cool. We'll set up a home. Baby, don't run from me. We can work it out together. No, but seriously, where the fuck are you going? Wait, hold on, I gotta read this. Okay, so Araki had a very non-committal statement that was like, well, I wanted to explore a very particular friendship when manly men spend a lot of time together and respect each other as warriors. And also he did exactly once try to write an explicitly gay couple, but they're villains, and their birdcage levels of stereotypes, so no, I don't think it's intentional. That said, Yosuke and Okuyasu are definitely hooking up. Okay. That's disappointing, but I guess not super surprising. Thank you for the breakdown, by the way, because, like, I wouldn't have found out myself. Also, my voice is, like, super dying. Kinda hate it. This is not great. I'm not even really moving anymore. Like, they're just bouncing me around. Because of the spine things. Which honestly I'm okay with, but I am kind of worried that they're going to knock me out of bounds. And I'll die before I get back in bounds. See, there's also, Uchi, who's like, extremely probably gay. He's also a villain, but more normal. But don't want to read the epic Trollface arc where the guy named Trollface, who wears a troll meme emoji for a face, with a mask, Jokerfies, Control Alt Delete guy to becoming Dark Control Alt Delete guy. This was in 2023. It lasted 100 chapters. What? I thought like nobody liked Speedwagon though, or am I misremembering? Wait, Speedwagon's a fan favorite. Okay, then I am definitely misremembering. Also, we haven't beaten it yet, but we are on wave 100. Which is fucking fantastic. My god. Everything is just melting. It's so beautiful. There's like actually too many toys for me to pick up. Are you confusing it with actual REO Speedwagon, who mostly do meme in classic rock circles? Okay. I might be. Live every moment and love every day. I mean, I kind of would like to live every moment and love every day. I don't know if that's an achievable goal, but like, it feels like it's worth a shot. Do I have the bad for you? Is it thought crime? No, it is not. I mean, it could be though. Kronos, is it actually impossible for us to die at this point? REO Speedwagon is peak dad music. I know I've heard REO Speedwagon before, but like I can't think of how any of their songs sound in my head. I think they should throw more bosses at me. I think the wave should be just all bosses. You're about as good as scorpions or status quo. I know scorpions, I do not know status quo. Are they better or worse than Godsmack? Godsmack disbanded, no shit. Who's gonna sing their shitty song Voodoo? We can't let that disappear from the airwaves. We're gonna have to get a Godsmack cover band. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I fell off the edge. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh. Oh wait, no, I don't know where I am. Ah! Shit, fuck. Shit, fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, this goober ran away from me. God damn it, mollusk. Can't be doing that. No more Godsmack days. Yeah, it's a national tragedy. It's fine, we still have voodoo by body count. I don't know if I've heard that before. I should rectify that. I like how they keep on throwing magma worms at me and they keep on immediately dying. If only it was like that in real life. She took the scissors, cut off all its fingers. Ah, my fingers, bitch. What? The mayor of Boston in 2014 declared that every August 6th would be Godsmack Day? What? No love for the Dropkick Murphys? I mean, they even love cops, and Boston loves fucking cops. Nothing more punk than loving cops, Soup. Didn't you know? Dropkick Murphys are like the most Irish-American band of all time. Yes. Yes, they are. This is absolutely true. The Dropkick Murphys guys both genuinely got arrested for trying to punch some right-wing guy, and also he loves the cops, and they officially love the police merch. Well, that would be NoFX. Dude. That's their beat now. Property movies are actually vaguely leftist. Novex is just a liberal who's transphobic. Yeah, honestly, that sounds pretty fair. Comic kind of fizzled out, but I'm hyped at the JoJo anime in March. Is there going to be a new one? Are they doing like the new season? Is it Steel Ball Run? As a whole, trans people focus too much on themselves that no one cares about real gender rebel that's right, me, a white cis guy that occasionally likes to cross-dress. Is that Mike's gender rebellion? I've only been waiting a few years, but a lot of people have been waiting for decades. Wait, for the new JoJo? Has Netflix even been around that long? Also, Dio is a scaly? Yeah, he's a cross-dresser, yeah, which is cool for a cis punk guy, but he has this whole thing that trans people somehow are mean to him, and that the focus on trans people removes focus from his cross-dressing, which, like, bro. Bro. Bro! Yeah! Mike, what are you doing? Part 5 had budget issues, and they had to get financing from Netflix for Part 6 onwards. Oh, okay. I don't think we've ever actually procced a Tougher Times on this run. There was a lot of debate if an SBR anime was even possible. That's the one where they go to Milwaukee, right? But it's like old-timey Milwaukee? Like the beer? What the fuck is this thing? What are you? Oh, you're a scavenger. Not a fight. Cis people who cross-dress can have space, and trans people can have space. No one's taking space from your experience as cross-dresser. Yeah. A horse race in the It's a horse race across the United States in cowboy times, if I recall correctly. Alright. Is it like cowboy era Blues Brothers? Do they fight proto-Nazis? Which I guess would be, what, Prussians? No, the Novavax transphobia song we talked about years ago has a weird line that you probably don't remember about people caring about misgendering people, but no one caring about Fat Mike being a crossdresser. And I'm just kind of baffled what even the point there, besides other marginalized people existing, make him uncomfortable. God damn. What a fucking goober. They peaked with Murder the Government. Horse is extremely hard to animate. The Steel Ball Run anime series seems to make horses CGI, which is probably for the best. The President of the United States is a villain for the most part, for that part, as he should be. Well, I mean, he could also be an uber villain, like if he's a Woodrow Wilson style president. Like, why stop at just villain? U.S. presidents go so much harder than that. Oh. What did I miss from you? Give me a sec. Oh, is it about the finding Jesus Christ's corpse? I saw that, but I didn't get a chance to read it. But that is fantastic. Do they eat the corpse on account of like the whole this body is my bread? Or wait, my body is bread or some shit? There's something about bread and drink this in memory of me. I haven't done a Eucharist in a long time, okay? Very excited to see SBR because I've only seen the English dub of the anime. I know very little past the ocean. Okay. Holding it makes you better at doing stand stuff. Wait, you've got to hold the corpse? Because, like, I mean, unless Jesus the Christ was a tiny dude, you're going to be holding up, like, an adult body? Jesus loves to be bread! I mean, you're not wrong, though. Our fact checkers checked, and you're not wrong. Also, Fat Mike has been known as an asshole for years. He had a whole protest the Iraq War event where they got a bunch of punk rock musicians to fight against the Iraq War. Well, it turned out it was a John Kerry fundraising event he didn't tell anyone about. Oh, that's super gross. There's a really good Propaganda song about it. Oh, I gotta track that down. I actually like Propaganda. It lets JoJo spin his fingernails better. I don't think that's a thing that's like fingernails are supposed to do. Oh, you can just hold an arm. I mean, you could stick that in a backpack. One piece of trivia: someone made a fan animation about Stone Ocean where they completely reanimate the opening theme of Neon Genesis and Evangelion. It was Stone Ocean cast. It was made over 17 years ago. Oh, that's super neat. So who's playing the role of Pen Pen? I think that's like the most important question there. I wish that Mike was just the Blink 182 guy, spending his time being an alien hunter for the US government. What? The Blink 182 guy is like a man in black? No, I don't know. But do you think I'm keeping up on like the inner workings of Blink 182? I hate to tell you this, sweetie, but I haven't thought of Blink 182 like probably since I was in university. Until this very day. That's fantastic. I love it. Mollusk, are you gonna do a thing? Blink 182 guy believes aliens are real, has an alien hunting company that is real and contracts with the US government. The US government has paid the 182 guy to hunt aliens. That's why no one's ever seen an alien before. This dude is just so efficient. Why am I losing health? Why am I losing health? Or at least trying to lose health. Imagine X-Files, but instead of Mulder and Skulky, it's the guy from Blink 182. They literally had an alien called Aliens. They had an album called Aliens Are Real. I mean, like, I don't know. 90s bands had a lot of weird names for songs. If we're gonna be honest about it. They're not spawning enemies anymore, Kronos. I think we broke it. I think we broke the game, Kronos. It was not meant to go to wave 119. I mean, honestly, it's pretty good timing, because, like, we're almost at 3 hours. Simulacrum is over. Simulacrum's over if you want it. That's so weird. I mean, we've never lived long enough for that to happen, so... They're not even spawning the bosses. They're like, okay, you did good enough. We're happy with this. You can go home now. I think I like some 41 better than Blink 182. I don't know what I done. I broke it. It's broke. We're gonna look here and sit here in Aura Farm, I guess. It's like it's going through all its pickups before it does anything else. Because you notice at the bottom of the screen, it's still tracking pickups like I got ages ago. We should probably go to the... We should probably start to wrap things up, though. Yeah, I won the last I won the last couple of waves just standing here. Like many elder Zoomer things, I as a person in my 20s have takes on things that are only cared about by guys in their 40s. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna get in a case about it. I think that is très cool, as it were. But let's you're either in your 20s or your 40s if you care about pop bands from the 90s and 2000s. I mean, that tracks. I'm in my 40s. How's Letters to Cleo doing these days? Are they still touring? Let's bop over to the wrap up screen though. We do have a couple of things to mention before we wrap, like before we end the stream. Naughty, 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 Alice. Bad and not good. I don't know. Seems very, very good. Uh, Letters to Clear is still touring. Fuck yeah. Hey, Hanley is my hero. Oh shit, of course they're still touring, because Jilly Beans got me a shirt from one of their concerts. Where they played Cudahy, of all fucking places. That was kind of wild to specify. But, so... Now, you may have noticed that tonight's stream was awesome. Thank you everybody involved, because that was what really brought the energy to the table, because I was feeling pretty crummy at the beginning of the stream. But you may have also noticed that we didn't have Link to the Past tonight, and ran into a snag with the emulator. Soup and I are gonna work out a workaround for that, but we will eventually have, you know, the SNES games on stream. It just might take just a little bit to make sure that we've got all the ducks in the row for it. But near future, thinking like next week, maybe. Letters to Cleo wrote all the songs for Disney Channel toddler show Dr. McStuffins. A thing I saw as like a 5-year-old. Oh my god, we're connected. Alice, our childhoods were connected. Because Letters to Cleo is my favorite band in junior high school. And it never really stopped. But, like, so just a heads up about that. Like, the SNES stuff is gonna come. We're just gonna work out how to get it to work. Otherwise, I don't think there's too much administrata. I don't know what we're gonna do on Thursday. Friday will be LBP community level stuff. So there's that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know, can I spin my wheels for 3 minutes so that we can get like an even 3 hours on the clock? Be kind of tough. I don't really have 3 hours of stuff to talk about. I forgot to tell y'all, like, I didn't tell you this, but like a couple of face lasers ago, I think this was like my second, I saw the thing about the Disney stuff, that we have generational unity. I think that's pretty fucking fantastic. A couple of face lasering sessions ago, as I was walking back from I was walking at the station, you know, from the clinic, I saw some dude beat up a dude with a fucking foldable stool. It was a lot. There was some dude who's like just, as far as I could tell, just minding his own business, doing like a selfie stick, like video recording of himself. And as I was walking by, like some guy comes out of this, like he was sitting outside this pub in Kabukicho, because Kabukicho's that kind of place. This was, by the way, like noon, broad daylight, you know. He's carrying this foldable stool and just fucking crails this dude over the head with it, like out of nowhere. I don't know what the fuck was going on with it, but it was fantastic. Oh, yes, yes. Did I told you this one? Oh no, oh no. It's a thing. Apparently, a bunch of streamers have been getting attacked for doing IRL streaming. No shit. Oh, the EPs of new songs. I caught it and it like completely dropped out of my head before I could respond to it. But that is fucking awesome. Yo, Squishy, it is lovely to see you. I'm glad that we decided to try to push things for another 3 minutes so that at least I could say hi to you. I hope that you are having a wonderful 2026. They did a Christmas EP in 2023? No shit. I'm not really big on Christmas songs, but like Letters to Cleo, kinda gotta give it a listen, at least once. Maybe need to do like, I don't know. Santa got run. Oh wait, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. That's the big one? That's one everybody loves, right? 6 songs, but Christmas. I don't know. That's a hard sell for me, even from Letters to Cleo. But we have hit. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. I love that song when I was a kid. I thought that was funny as hell. We have hit the 11 o'clock point, which is like the 3 minute and 4 minute point for us. So it is going to be a real wrapped up right now. Because also my throat is just, it's going. So I had a lovely night tonight, and I'll ask you all, as I always do, to please be taking care of yourselves out there in the meat space. Make sure you're getting all the hydration and electric eels that you need. I Wait, is the stream dying again? I hate that. Especially if you're in the southern hemisphere, because it's really hot down there. I do try to get in at least one meal a day. Doesn't have to be good food, but it does have to be food. If you got medications, try to take those medications as close to schedule as your situation allows. But above all and overall, please remember that you are important. You have value. You've got folks out there who love you and are rooting for you. Want you to have your best life. They want you to be safe and happy. And I am one of those folks, but I'm only one. There are many more. But that has to do it for us here at This Go About. So for me, This Go, here in Tokyo. For all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato, arigasamdota, sayonara, see you, and ciao.